OBJ was at the Dallas Mavericks game last night with Micah Parsons and Trevon Diggs and somebody else who was with Micah. I don't know who it is. Had a couple good chains on. Didn't appear to be an NFL player, but that's just from the eyes of not recognizing somebody. They were at the game sitting courtside, and obviously it had been reported that Odell Beckham Jr. had his visit with the Cowboys. How did it go? We don't know. What we do know is all smiles last night with the boys when they're walking into the Mavericks game. And listen to what the Dallas Mavericks crowd did welcoming OBJ to their city. Micah Parsons, potential NFL MVP, sitting next to him. Diggs, the man who had almost broke the record for all-time interceptions and is an all-pro, next to him. They're chanting a man that isn't even on the team yet because they're trying to do their recruiting pitch, saying, Odell Beckham Jr., come join us. There was reports on the internet that he had agreed to terms there. Then this morning, Jerry Jones did an interview with Chop and RJ and Dan.
On the Fan?
I believe.
Chop, RJ, and Dan on the Fan.
Where he said, I think RJ Chop and Dan, I think.
RJ Chop and Dan.
I believe that is the name of the show.
Is that Chopper?
No, Chopper is AJ Hawk's father-in-law, Brady Quinn's dad.
Yes.
Right?
Correct.
Chop, I believe, is radio talk show host in Dallas.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
This is, once again, me just looking at a tweet and trying to remember the people on it without remembering what was said as a whole.
Sure.
Interesting predicament I'm putting on a live microphone, but I believe it's RJ Chop and Dan. Not 100% sure. They're in Dallas. Jerry was talking to him, talking about the Odell Beckham Jr. signing, if it was to happen, and his thoughts on it. And they asked him if he was confident or something in Odell Beckham Jr. being healthy after not seeing him work out, if he didn't see him work out, and would you sign him or whatever. And Jerry said, no, I'm not confident. Like, he went on an entire run basically about how I have no idea what's going to happen, and injuries are prevalent. This is something that could happen to anybody. And I don't think he said anything disparaging about OBJ at all, or not true at all. And he kind of went a roundabout whole thing. What is Sean? Fuck.
Shan
and RJ. God damn it. Anyways, this
You were
is
super close.
Was I? I don't think so.
Yeah, RJ Chop and Dan. That was
all right. So it's Dan instead of Shan. I apologize. On the Fan.
What kind?
DFW's #1 sports station. I do apologize. Here's what Jerry Jones said about Odell Beckham Jr. and his health to Shan and RJ and Chop. Is Chop on her?
Why would you be confident in
like
signing somebody that you haven't seen work out coming off an ACL 9-10 months ago?
Well, I'm not confident at all. And so that's the issue. Now, we all realize that that issue of health, that issue of availability is here every time. Just this one is very obvious and very pointed toward his injury that had occurred last year in the Super Bowl. So we've got a good beat on that. We've got a great read on his career. It's not like a draft pick coming at you. You've got a lot of history here, and you take a good look at everything, not only the obvious, and that's his performance, but also any issues regarding health. So all of this, we've got to come in with our eyes wide open, and it has to be addressed, and that's when you see if you can make a deal or not.
Eyes wide open. What's going on over there?
I'm squinting, but...
Did he answer that? Did he talk about that at all?
No, because remember, I don't think he was on Shan, RJ, Chop last week.
Yeah, but it's still there. I mean, it's still certainly something he could answer. I think he could give a profound answer about, everything you've seen and grown and learned from in life. But for some reason just hasn't. It's interesting. I don't understand why he hasn't just chosen to address it head on as a, example of where the world was, where we are, where we're trying to get to. I think, it could have been something, but nonetheless, he did talk about Odell Beckham Jr. He said, I'm not confident. No, I'm not at all. Does it sound like he's going to be a Cowboy, though? I don't think anywhere else makes sense for Odell Beckham Jr. And how do you think it goes as a Cowboy for OBJ down there with Corey Gamble, I guess was the other guy, Kris Jenner's boyfriend?
Oh.
Okay.
Zito told me while Jerry was giving the answer to Shane, RJ, and Chop down there in DFW's #1 station. Yeah, that is obviously Odell Beckham Jr. right there. Peace. What up? That's Diggs right there. There's Micah Parsons. There's Corey Gamble over there.
Okay.
I believe that is who was with the crew there. OBJ was certainly getting a lot of love walking into the place and getting chance for him. What do you think it is going to be like down there in Dallas? This is obviously good. Add another weapon, your team gets better, right? That's how I view it.
That's how I would view it. Yeah, and I think Dallas makes the most sense absolutely right now with Jerry. No matter what he has to pay him, I feel like Jerry is already like, all right, well, they already chanting his name here. I got stars bringing him in. Like, this is what I want. I need this hoopla. I want people talking about the Cowboys, and it gives our team a better chance to win. But going back to the workout thing, like, obviously he has to pass a physical, right, to sign?
Would have to.
Are the teams going to make him at least run around a little bit and see what he looks like?
I don't know, because if you do that, are you asking him to work out for you, and is that disrespectful?
Yeah.
Which, I think that's...
Jerry, each owner who, I guess, I don't know. Like maybe some teams like, hey, we'll come sign you. We might pay you a little bit less, but you don't have to work or do anything for us. You can just sign it right here. We'll give you your jersey.
But I would assume he wouldn't mind working out, right?
I think he's actually said no to, like, he does not want to work out. I think that's been out there.
Really?
Yeah, like, this is only happening if you just sign me.
Yeah, because no teams have done it. So if one team were to do it, that one team would probably be at a disadvantage because he'd probably feel a little slighted because they made him work out.
Yeah, because what if Odell was like, come on, man. That's probably what Odell says, right?
Yeah, probably.
You want me to work out?
Like, hey, okay, I'm going to go over to the Cowboys, and we'll see if they make me work. Oh, who's your number one competitor right now? Cool, I'll go there, see if they're going to make me do a full workout. I'm in shape. Okay, I'm not signing up if I'm not in shape.
Yeah.
You think I want to ruin my own legacy here? What are we even talking about? I'm one of the greatest athletes of all time. That's what Odell Beckham Jr. is thinking. Now, if I'm on a team, if I own a team, and I'm going to sign – I could sneak in a way to figure out, hey, we want to know what we could do. Is there any way we can get you to run a little bit, see how fast you are, see how quick you are, see what type of lateral burst you still have, so we can make this even better for you. So then we can add incentives in that you can really take advantage of. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we have you run the ball a little bit. We get a little, see if you're ready to do that. We'll get some rushing incentives in there for end arounds, jet sweeps, things like that. There has to be a way where you see how a guy is in shape if he just had fucking ACL surgery, right? You would think there would have to be a way.
I mean, yeah, I think if you present it to him like it's a profession, we talk about like the business side of everything. Jerry could tell him, hey, you're a businessman, I'm a businessman. We 100% trust and believe you and know you've been doing the work. But here, before we give you this contract, we need you to at least run around a little bit.
Was this a report on the internet, like a meme that you just read? AQ News? Is that what happened? AQ?
I could have sworn I heard it somewhere. Are we not seeing it anywhere?
Can definitely
look
it up.
Man, if you've seen it, I mean, I trust you.
I can see him not wanting to go work out for a bunch of teams. I mean, there's no way he wants to do multiple workouts.
Those workouts they suck.
Yeah.
I've watched people do workouts. They are tough workouts, not fun. Normally, you don't have to do it if you're a big time signing. Like, free agents don't have to do these types of things, even if they're in surgery or anything like that. The bad news: the Cowboys are now under the impression that while he's excited to wine, dine, talk, tour, and undergo a physical, Beckham, coming off the knee injury that has kept him sidelined for almost a year, may not be willing to actually participate in a workout, and that's a problem. While in New York, Beckham had a Thursday dinner led by Giants head coach Brian Daboll, and then on Friday underwent a physical, spending a couple of hours at Giants HQ before jetting off to Buffalo. No workout was involved. Logically, the Bills and the Cowboys, no matter their best laid hosting plans, can assume the same limitations on what Beckham is willing to do. Can team doctors examine Beckham's twice surgically repaired left knee? Apparently so. And word is there's an understanding that the involved suitors might share information with OBJ's approval, it is assumed. Can trainers get their hands on him? Maybe. But is he going to lace up some cleats and catch passes from Dak Prescott while being loosely covered by Micah Parsons and Trevon Diggs, with Ezekiel Elliott and DeMarcus Lawrence present to root him on, and Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, Will McClay, and Mike McCarthy present to evaluate?
You're welcome.
Where's that at? Where's that from? Fan Nation.
Okay.
That's like a
Reputable.
Yeah, absolutely.